That's one of the things that I think we really do best at Rollins. We provide so many opportunities for students, and we provide them in such a unique way. Many schools are very classical, so are we. Many schools do a great job with contemporary music, so do we. But the difference I think here is that we really are a no snob zone. We like everyone to make music of a wide variety, and we like them to do it well in all the various genres. But I think what's unique here is we want you to be involved in as many different styles and as many different ways of making music as possible. We don't want you to be, if you're a pianist and a singer, we don't want you to have to choose. We want you to do both. So we really want to develop the total musician, not just a single instrument person.
Getting to work with an orchestra as a non-strings player is really great. I get to get feedback from the students, I get feedback from Dr. Sinclair and Joni Roos, who is our artist in residence for the strings department, and she is someone with a depth of knowledge.
Pretty much every day has a highlight, I have to say. I love it. Students are great and enthusiastic, and I'm always happy to see them. Some specific highlights are some recitals that have just gone so exceptionally well. The main highlight is the joy that I see in the students after they give a good performance, and they're so happy, and that happiness carries for the rest of their lives.
So I studied with Joni Roos here, and I've learned a lot with technique specifically, which completely changed the way I play the violin, I would say. And I also learned about making music from her. It's not just about the little technicalities that we as classical musicians often worry about. It's about making music.
I play piano, and then I started picking up the violin since last year, and I've been playing in orchestra because I believe it's important to experience to play in the orchestra as a conductor, so that we have this understanding of players.
We're doing one of the great classics right now. How much more classic can you get than Beethoven 5? We have in their folder Midsummer Night's Dream. And also we're accompanying a work for the choir right now, Mozart's Coronation Mass. In addition, we wanted to add a little bit of levity, so we're doing a couple of Harry Potter pieces, John Williams.
This semester I am conducting Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, Movement 1. That is all I'm focusing on. It's my first concert that I'm conducting orchestra in. And it's quite a challenging piece, so I'm putting all my energy into making that as great as possible. It was apparent from the very beginning how much the orchestra loved this piece and how much I loved the piece. It's a piece that whether you're a musician or not, everybody will have heard it and known it. But it's especially scary because when you first give that downbeat, there's silence, and then everybody comes in. So it's terrifying. What a way to start your conducting.
I think Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, it's a really standard piece in orchestra concerts, but I particularly like the second movement because that always reminds me or takes me to like 10 years ago with my family. This nostalgic feeling with some sort of this family like warmth.
So we're actually doing a piece from John Williams, Harry Potter's Wondrous World, and so it's actually really cool because not only is it Harry Potter, but just even the little tidbits that that you play within the piece, and you get to see how hard it is to bring that music to life, because you hear it on the movie screen when you're watching the films. However, like creating that music in person is a much bigger task than I think anyone realizes.
Yeah, working with my instructors, Joni Roos and Jonathan Stillwell, and during all the master classes, through their influence, I was able to develop my own voice as a cello and be a musician in my own right.
Yeah, I've had a very exciting time in these classes and pedagogy. Orchestral literature is my favorite thing to teach. Every piece I play, I'm like, oh, this is so great, and seeing them learn to appreciate those pieces. So you never, ever tire of great music.
So I took the pedagogy class with her and all of the methods class. As a musician, it helped me be able to play the other instruments because that was what methods was about. The pedagogy class was really interesting because in addition to teaching me how to teach violin myself, it taught me a lot about different habits and different technique things that need to be established in order to be good at violin.
We nurture your love of music. We nurture that and try to make it an all-inclusive part of your life, whether you're a double major or not.